بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. I wanted to record a short video introducing the Arabic literature program. I've already recorded a video on this, but I wanted to sort of discuss my personal experience. And I also wanted to talk about the spirit of the program, in essence. When I was doing my A levels, sixth form, as you know, some of the Brits might recall from their high school days, I chose A level Arabic and literature as one of the subjects, and I greatly benefited from it. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't read everything, okay? In these types of exams, you usually don't have a lot of time, and for many of the works, I just read summaries, and I I did the best that I could. But I read portions of Shahrazad. It's a modern masrahiyya, if I remember correctly, by Tawfiq al-Hakim. We read portions of Shawqi Daif's Tarikh Adab al-Arab, poetry of Bashar bin Burd, Abbasid poetry, Umayyad poetry. It benefited me greatly. There's no doubt about that. And I wish that I had read everything. I really wish that I had read everything which was a part of the program. I did well, alhamdulillah. I got good marks, good grades. But that's beside the point. Alhamdulillah, I've been running the Arabic school for some time now. We've successfully completed many programs focused on Arabic grammar, syntax, morphology. We also have programs which are currently running the Arabic Journey, which is a holistic system for learning the Arabic language. I felt there was something still missing in the market, and that is a good Arabic literature program, a structured program through which students can study and read the classics of the Arab world. For anyone who's taken, high school literature, IGCSE literature, or has studied literature at, the university level, I did as well. I dropped out. My major I was doing a double major in English linguistics and literature. I still remember reading Oedipus Rex and Anton Chekhov, and I know that it's extremely beneficial. Reading literature, writing essays on it, it opens your mind, it teaches you how to be a good reader, and it gives you a great comprehension of that language. So that to the extent, you can open any book of that language and read pretty much effortlessly. So those of who focus on the good literature of that language, good books, the great books of that language, they read them, they expose themselves to that sort of literature, they're able to become great readers. Their reading comprehension levels increase, of course. Their understanding of difficult vocabulary words, of course, improves. And they also become aware of different styles, right? Classical Arabic, one of the main ways of acquiring it is through reading, because nowadays, we don't really speak classical Arabic. And even when we read books, in most cases we're reading MSA. Learning proper classical Arabic requires that you go back to these works in which proper classical Arabic has been preserved. This is something which Sheikh Bashir al-Assam al-Murrakishi also recommends in his Takween al-Malaka al-Lughawiyya, right? He recommends reading the works of Jahil, for example, out loud. If I remember correctly, I read that book a long time ago. Um, so following some of these things which I have, some of them I've taken from my own experience with literature in general, some of them, from the writings of ulama. I have, developed and designed this program for those who want to take their Arabic to the next level, basically. Those who want to read, and of course the format of our program is that students read independently, but they're in a discussion group. They can ask the teacher anytime, and there are weekly meetups as well. And you get a lot of supplementary material to help you with your reading. All right? So you're not left on your own. You're reading on your own because you want to become an independent reader, right? You want to be able to read books on your own and benefit. But you also have the guidance of a teacher, and you also have supplementary material to help you along the journey of reading a book. The first book we're starting with is Kalila wa Dimna. We chose prose instead of poetry because prose, it's easier to digest than poetry. But we will study poetry as well, inshallah ta'ala. We're starting with Kalila wa Dimna, written by an author who lived in the late Umayyad, early Abbasid period, Abdullah ibn al-Muqaffa', rahimahullah, a Persian convert to Islam who had mastered Middle Persian and the Arabic language. He learned the Arabic language from the Bedouins of that time. And his book is considered a masterpiece of the Arabic language. So if you want to learn classical Arabic, you want to acquire it properly, this reading, a masterpiece in classical Arabic is one of the best ways to do that. If that is your goal, I highly recommend that you join our program. Funny enough, just today, all the